like a force of nature. Love shines in many forms. One night we are bathed in light. The next we're breaking down rushes, the speed of love, music. Tim, am I correct in assuming that it's one of your favorite songs from Counterparts?
No, it's not. It's not an emotion detector. It would be my least favorite song on the album, but I do like the song because I on this song, I like the lyrics the most. And I think the lyrics are pretty easy to understand. Musically, I don't find it all that difficult on really either three of the parts. In a way, except with a slightly different feel, it's sort of like their bravado for the album. To me, I find it more of a softer hard rock song. And I'm not saying I would not put it in the ballad category. You know, you never get a snare drum marching pattern in a rock power ballad. You know, you just don't. But
good point.
You know, musically, it's a good song. It's just, you know, how you said about Nobody's Hero. It was, you know, it just, you get three rocking songs from the beginning and then, it's this acoustic guitar.
I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah. And Nobody's Hero is a kick-ass song.
Jay.
Yo.
How about you? Would I be correct in assuming that you really hate this song?
Oh, no. No, it's a good song. I don't love it. I don't think it's the best song of the album. The title alone kind of resonates as, what's the word for it?
Idiom, cheesy? Sir?
Cheesy?
Did you say cheesy?
Yeah. But yet I enjoy the song. I would definitely not rank it up there among my favorites.
Well, you may not have known this, but it goes a little something like this.
Like a force of nature, love can fade with the stars at dawn. Sometimes it takes all your strength just to keep holding on. At the speed of love, a radiance that travels. At the speed of love, my heart goes out to you.
My heart goes out to you. I like the ride. I like that really distinct ride on the song.
Yeah.
And I like the tick, 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 tick thing that Alex is doing.
And see on that ride part, you know, like on a lot of the songs we've talked about with Stick It Out, Animate, where he's doing 8 notes, but the downbeats on the bell of the cymbal, upbeats on the meat of the cymbal, or vice versa. This is just straight on the bell, quarter notes. Duh, 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 duh. He's not doing an 8th note pattern there. And it's perfect because it doesn't need it because of the feel of the song.
I do like the nice, slow, smooth, chill vibe.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's got. A slow, chill vibe.
Yep, I agree.
And cool that he wrote a song about love, not necessarily a love song.
Right. It's not a love song. It's just bringing out when you fall in love with something, how fast that happens.
The speed of love.
At the speed of love. Right.
Fast. So fast.
It's true. Hits you like a brick.
So fast. All right. Well, here at 2:15 of the song. Man, am I really going all the way to 2:15 for favorite parts? Because there's not a lot going on really anywhere. It's unrush-like, which is a very rush-like thing to do.
It is.
All right. It's subtle, but if you listen in headphones, you can hear the lead guitar panning back and forth in the mix. And if you listen to a lot of music in the 70s, it's really easy to overpan and get too crazy with the panning, moving the instruments to the left and right. But to me, this is a very tasteful pan of the lead guitar. And I don't know if that comes across when if you're watching this show on YouTube, or if you're listening to it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever, that may not come through the sound there. So you definitely want to go somewhere and stream this, or go buy the CD or the album or something.
I didn't hear it. It all sounded straight smack in the middle to me.
Well, you need to get your ears checked along with the rest of your face. Sorry, that was me.
Wow.
That's me. I'm a mean guy. You know what? I like the guitar right here. This is a cool part here at 3 minutes and 3 seconds of the song.
Got to keep on moving at the speed of love. Nothing changes faster than the speed of love. Got to keep on shining at the speed of.
I like the guitar. And then the guitar part that, and it goes well with that military drum march that you mentioned.
Yeah, but are you hearing something extra in Neil's drum part there?
Oh, you know what?
Not
play it again.
a sound. It's a sound. It's not a rhythm. You know, it's not this weird rhythm that he's playing. It's a sound.
Okay.
And it's sort of buried, but I'm really hearing it good with earbuds.
Earbuds, man. Just stick that rock and roll right into your ears. Let's listen to it.
Nothing changes faster than the speed of love. Got to keep on shining at the speed of love.
Is it like an extra conk on the snare?
Right. Well, but I don't think it's snare. I think he's hitting a foot pedal. That's triggering some kind of like maybe a clap that has had the pitch brought down, or maybe it is some weird kind of drum that only the French know how to pronounce.
Okay. So then he's playing the military thing, right?
Because you hear on 2 and 4, boom,
Yeah.
boom, and it's a little low in the mix.
Yes. It's yeah. And there's the military snare going on, but then there's some stuff on the toms.
Oh yeah. He's going in between. I mean, he starts it off just all military snare, but then he starts doing some little tom hits in there.
How is he playing all that? Is there any overdubs? How is that possible for a human being?
Oh yeah, no, you can hear when he's not when
There's a tom and a snare at the same time.
Right.
Okay. Now, there's something about this part here that I don't like. So see if you agree, if you can tell me what I'm thinking. Most of the same part.
Keep on shining at the speed of love. At the speed of love. A radiance at.
What do I not like about that?
The harmonies.
No, I actually like those harmonies, like the double vocal part.
Yeah, I was going to say that was good.
I do like that. I'm expecting it to build up to some sort of big,
like
a crescendo.
and then
maybe
it comes
build, and then maybe go into a key change.
Something, but then it comes back down to the chorus, and
Right.
it's a very mellow chorus. But I do like the vocals there, the double part.
Keep on shining at the speed of love. At the speed of love. A radiance.
Yeah, I wanted to build up to something. Although I do like that ride cymbal. All right, now a little bit later, This is more about the ride cymbal. At 412, this is starting to ride out the chorus to the end of the song, and you've got that ding ding on the bell of the ride cymbal. But then he switches to the upbeats, and I think it's a different kind of cymbal. And then Tim, I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, it's a China.
Which kind of cymbal it is? It's a China. And there's some pretty cool stuff going on there too. The bass line starts to get a little more funky, and some tom stuff going back and forth, and little harmonic things going on with the guitar. I mean, there is kind of a nice adding layers towards the end of a song. It's just that one part I wish would have. I don't know what it would have built to. I don't know. I don't have an answer.
And see, I guess I'm a little surprised that they actually, finish the song and not do a fade out on the song. To me, this would have been the kind of song you would have done a fade out on.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was 1983.
Instead of 1993.
Right.
Nice ending.
Yeah.
Good ending. Yeah.
But but see, I could hear the fade out on it. And the way they ended it, if they had done the song, in concert, that's the way they would have ended it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, well,
I think anytime you have an ending over a fade out is almost always better.
I prefer the ending. Yeah. Like, I wish they would have ended Tom Sawyer instead of fading that out. Because the way they always ended it in concert was awesome.
Yeah. Da 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 da.
Okay.
I guess that wasn't every time, but yeah, I know. No. Yes. All right. Any other cool musical parts y'all want to point out?
And there's not, to me, anything. I mean, it's Rush, for crying out loud.
Yeah. There's some cool stuff going on, but not.
Yeah. I mean, there is, but there's nothing that you go, oh, dude, you really got to check out this bass playing here or this guitar playing. It's perfect for the song that they wrote.
Which
I will just say this is the I like the song, don't love the song. This is not the song that I would say, have you ever heard Rush? Oh, you should hear this song.
Right.
Is there ever a point when you're trying to introduce someone to Rush? Is there ever the person that you say, you need to listen to The Speed of Love?
Never.
No. I probably would have used this song if I was starting to date a girl and I'm trying to get her into Rush, and she would have made the comment, Rush is a boys band. I mean, only guys listen to Rush. They're just so weird and stuff. Oh yeah, honey? Listen to this. Right.
And she would go, and like I said.
And
then she goes, oh, is this a love song? And then one of us has to mansplain. I go, no, you see, it's a song about love. Not
right,
really
but it's not
love
a
song.
love song.
Nothing ruins the beginning of a relationship like a little mansplaining.
It's the best.
Yeah.
No, honey.
I'm fake laughing.
This is not an old-fashioned love song coming down in 3-part harmony.
This just occurred to me. Does this sound like it could have been something off the Journey Raised on Radio album? Nope. Okay.
If Journey was good enough to play the parts. Okay, Steve Smith could have played that song.
Sean could have played those parts, yeah? Oh, can you imagine?
No, he would have done guitar solos all over the place. Ross Valerie could not have done, well, wait a second, Raised on Radio, that wasn't Ross Valerie, that was Randy Jackson.
At the speed of love.
Randy Jackson plays bass. All right. Well, good segue into our individual performances of The Speed of Love, where we rank each musician's performance with a 1 being Rush's usual greatness, 2 little extra special, 3 out of this world spectacular. I think we can shorten it. I think they're all 1s.
Yeah.
They're all just solid musicianship.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. More. I couldn't agree more.
Yes.
Well, that's what we think. Tell us what you think about The Speed of Love. 2112 at everyrushsong.com. Catch us on the Soch, all the Soch at Every Rush Song.
Right.
I just want to reach out and touch you, Jay, but I can't because you're in space.
I'm in space.
Tim, if we were to end this thing right now, how would we do it?
I didn't mean what I read when I read what I said. Thank you very kindly, Sanger, Texas. Good night.